If there's a question of my heart, you've got it. It don't belong to anyone but you. If there's a question of my love, you got it. Baby, I've been making plans for you. Baby, I've been making plans for love. Oh, baby, I've been making plans for you lately, 'cause I've been making plans for love. Oh, baby, I've been making plans for you. If there's a question in my heart, you got it. It don't belong to anyone else but you. Boom, boom, boom.
I'm sitting here talking.
Oh, it's crazy because the music just stopped. I didn't know what was going on. That was
Yeah,
short. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome to Queen of Dreams. Queen of Dreams. Peaches
Queen
and
of
Dream
Dreams.
Podcast. There I go. Peaches and Dream. Sorry, wrong character. Peaches and Dream Podcast. Queen of Dreams is my brand. I'm sorry. But yes, 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 we got some really, really interesting topics tonight. What's
Yeah, there's been
today?
a lot of shit going on these
Is
past
is
few
it
weeks.
tomorrow yet? No, it's not tomorrow. It's Saturday, July the 19th. It's about to be 11 p.m.
Yes,
It'll be
10:59.
tomorrow in an hour or two. An hour, depending on where you at. But on the East Coast, it's gonna be.
Mm.
But yes, yes, yes. Let's just run through the topics really quickly. So we I mean it makes me laugh when I think about that CEO situation. But we're gonna be talking about the kidnapping of Jamal Williams. We're
Jamal
also gonna
White.
be talking
Is
about
it Williams or
you
White?
I'm reading what you wrote, honey. So if
Oh
you
shit.
wrote the script wrong, the Jamal kidnapping. And then we're also gonna be talking about so the astronomer CEO cheating scandal, and then also this Afeni Badu Muhammad stabbing. And then, oh yeah, that's it's crazy because I'm like, who was that? But that's that Rise Raven. What was her social media name? The Phoenix Risen or Risen
Oh yeah,
Phoenix?
the Rising Phoenix.
Yeah, whatever it was. Because I didn't know her whole name, but now I see why I didn't know her whole name. Because what the freak is no, let me not be rude and disrespectful. Afeni Badu Muhammad, but that's the one who did the stabbing, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, they did say she was African or something, but it was interesting because she definitely sounds highly American. But she's probably
Yeah, her
African
parents
born
may be
here,
African and she
or she
just
could have just
yeah.
been here for a long time. Because I got my daughter's got aunts that was born over there, and they sound American, but they've been here from when they was babies. So, but yeah, I get
Mm.
it. I get it. I get it. But I don't get why she did what she did. Because what? Um. But yeah, which one
Okay.
are we gonna start with first?
Let's start with the Feeny. Let's start with the Feeny
Okay.
with
Oh
her
man.
supposedly possessed ass. Like, I
Dang,
gotta
this
share
is a
my
really, 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 really touchy topic for me. Because let me explain this to you.
what's
When
up?
when I graduated from West Meck, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was supposed to go to, this is a long story, but I'm gonna try to make it as short as possible. I was supposed to go to LA, was it LIU, Long Island University, that college, for whatever reason I couldn't get in. So then therefore I like literally had to get a job and try to make something of myself. My very first job was McDonald's. And I used to work at McDonald's downtown Brooklyn. And it's crazy because I ended up going to this little what do you call those community colleges that was literally right across the street from the McDonald's. So then I ended up making it work. So where I was able to work here, go to school there. But let me tell you, working at that job was the most toxic thing I've ever experienced. The managers were rude and disrespectful, and it was horrible. And when I tell you horrible, Like it was this one lady, I don't care, I'm calling names. Juana used to be like, she was a Panamanian, but she was like a dark skin, like really, and I ain't gonna lie, she was a really pretty chocolate lady, but she was Panamanian. She had a Spanish accent. And her name was Juana. My name is Juanita. And she's always like, you miss, you move your line, hey, you miss, you miss. Mind you, she's standing there. Funny thing about Juana ass was on pregnant. She got pregnant. Oh, I'm not supposed to curse because that could mess up our. But anyways, Juana got pregnant. Like she used to always be on us about doing our job. Once she gets pregnant, she goes out for maternity leave, right? And she went out extra early, told about some complications. The baby was born early. We found out a year later because the manager, the head manager, the general manager, because she was a manager too. She goes, oh, happy birthday to your baby. Your baby's turning one, right? She was like, no, my baby's birthday is next month. It was a wrong thing she could have said because the lady went back in her paperwork and her documents. She's like, last year you went out and you said you had the baby on this day, and now you. So they ended up finding out that she lied about when she gave birth, whatever, whatever. Because back then it was like it's McDonald's. It's no
Mm.
sentence paperwork from the doctor. It's like word of mouth, and she was a manager too. But anyway, when they was under pressure, meaning like the lines, it was upstairs and the downstairs. But some days the line would be through the door. They literally just sitting there talking to you crazy. Mind you, this is New York, so we got a Jamaican manager, and it's crazy because her name was Michelle. I used to think she was mean as ever. Then there was another manager, Janelle. Now, Janelle, she was the GM. So she used to really like run stuff, and she was Trinidadian, and she was like, yo, she was rude. But mind you, very like the Jamaican and the Trinidadian, they was rude, but they had good hearts. Like it's hard to explain. So, but the whole experience, it was just horrible. Because imagine you trying to work and then they got you, ringing up orders, and then they got you bagging food, and then they literally yelling at you, literally, you know. So it was really, really a lot. Like honestly, like people used to really crash out there, but ain't nobody come back and stab nobody.
Girl.
So that's why I was like, I understand what she means, is because it does happen. And it literally happened to me. Like literally, I will come like when I used to open with Wana, because they used to try to make sure I could go to school, right? So I used to have to open. I used to have to get there at 5 in the morning. So I'm having to take the train at 3 in the morning. Most of the time I was late, like an hour late. So then Wana would be there early, and then I would come in and she's like, hey miss, you late. Now you gotta do all this stuff. So she would literally have done nothing at all. And then I have to literally do all this extra work and fucking work like I'm Superwoman just to make the store be ready to open in time, right? But then you have people like Michelle. Michelle would know I'm gonna be late. No, I'm gonna be late. So because she knew I was gonna be late, she'd be like, "Well, need to get your fat ass in here." Like she looked like, mind you, she's Jamaican. So when they say stuff like that, there's nothing to them. But in me, I used to think she was mean. She's like, you gotta open this store. But Michelle had everything done. You hear me? Everything done. So that this way, by the time I'm late, I just gotta literally worry about dealing with my register. So like I said, even though they was mean, they had good hearts at the end of the day, because it was like, certain things that I seen. Like this one guy was talking about something, he was gonna pour coffee on me because he wanted my number and I didn't give it to him.
Yep.
Michelle was like, yo, throw coffee for that, and I would throw every little piece of, like we had like 4 pots. He was like, throw the coffee on her and I'm gonna throw all this on you. He was like defending me like a mom. I ain't gonna hold you. But like I said, a lot of the times the attitudes was, but it's McDonald's. You gotta understand, like, yo, you kind of, it's not like you get what you pay for, but it's a minimum wage, bottom tier job. A lot of the times it's stuff happening in those establishments that would not fly in actual like corporate America. Like the company that I work for, Fortune 500 companies, the disrespect and the treatments of employees is not going to be happening when you work in corporate America, Fortune 500. McDonald's
Mm-mm.
probably is a Fortune 500 company. I don't know, but it's
Yeah, but
bottom
it depends
tier.
if it's like a franchise owned store or like a
That
privately
too.
owned
You're
store,
right.
or like what you can get away with, will just really stank.
You're right.
Mm.
Those stuff too. So I was like, I understand. Like it was times when I literally was trying to quit. I ain't gonna hold you. I just like was no call, no show. But my kid's godmother used to work there because after I got hired, I put her on. So the first time I tried to quit, they had her call me like, yo, they want to know what you want. What would you need to come back? You want a raise? And they told my son a 5 cent raise. And I went back like an idiot. So then I got back and it's still like I said, it wasn't really the job. But that job is not even a minimum wage job. Like we literally sitting there lifting 3 gallons of freaking sweet tea. Three, like, bro, what for $7 an hour? Man, I sit down at a desk and make over $20 an hour. Like, come on, make it make sense. So a lot of McDonald's workers are overworked and underpaid. For real, for real. And then from what I understand, I don't know if you had any footage, but she kept saying, "Oh, this manager keeps sending her home early." They
Yes,
used
I
to
have
do
it.
that.
I have
They used to
everything.
do that because what happened is they didn't want you working no overtime. So if they see you getting a certain amount of hours, especially because sometimes you'll be stuck, or it could be the overtime approaching, or it could be so slow to where they're like, "Yo, we don't need you. Go home." But people got bills to pay. You understand? So if you keep getting sent home early, you're not making your hours. That means your check ain't gonna be nothing. My whole thing was like the better thing for her to have done was to go get another job. Like go get another job. Going back and killing somebody was not the answer.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I didn't know which footage. But like I said, it was kind of personal because, like I said, I remember. But my whole thing was like, it was days I wanted to slap Juana in her face. Because of all of them, Juana was the main one I had a problem with. And it was just her whole delivery and the fact that she was lazy. And then it turns out this lady lied about her whole birth just to be out of work early. Because that job is stressing and strenuous. So I get it. But she used to treat us like we was less than. Like, lady, what? Man. Can't even defend her. It was people really trying to defend her. Telling myself, can't y'all see she was being bullied? Even if she was being bullied, if nobody like killed her, she didn't have a right to try to unalive anybody. She didn't have a right to. I don't know how
Yeah.
you felt about that.
And I've never had a fast food job. I've never bothered even like applying for a fast food job because I know like if someone sets me off, you know how these niggas be fighting behind the counters and shit like that, like they at the fucking
Hmm.
Waffle House. Like, girl, I just could I just couldn't do it. Girl, remember like years ago when that lady she came into the I think it was a fucking McDonald's and she was yelling at the people behind the damn counter and the lady from behind the counter threw that fucking blender in her fucking face. Bitch, that's me. I just can't. So yeah. Um
Yeah, like I said, I had
Now
a
what I
situation, and it's
will say
crazy. The guy
is
was mad because I wouldn't give him my number. Like, what? Trying to burn me up? Like, like that's the thing. You dealing with a whole bunch of stuff dealing and working in fast food.
so
But
yeah, I just couldn't do it. Like it was bad enough that I was fucking working at Walmart dealing with that type of shit. I was like, I need to find something better. I need to find
yeah,
something
in-person customer service is not for me. I've done call center work since
better.
2010, and I love it. Customer service over the phone. This way you don't got to deal with nobody in your face mad over the
Yeah.
phone. Like, and then even with this job, if they start even talking crazy, you have to say, ma'am, I'm going to ask you to refrain from that language. And if they
Yeah.
keep on, ma'am, I'm going to disconnect this call. And then
We can
our
disconnect.
protocol with this company, because we do home and auto policies, our protocol is if they rude like that, we're supposed to send it to our manager. They're going to listen to the call. And if they was disrespectful, they canceling their policy. And they send them a letter and let them know we're not doing business with you. My
Mm.
company stand on business. It's the first job that's like that. Like, no, y'all don't tolerate that. And if they do it, let us know and we'll cancel their policy. And that's what I realized because I went from that job and I didn't. And then when I moved back to North Carolina, because I was here and then I went to New York. When I started
Mhm.
working at iCourt, and that's when I realized, like, yo, the work environments is not supposed to be stressful. Like they were so nice. They was just really, really, really nice. I was just like, wow. What I was dealing with was really the hell of all jobs. And it's crazy because the company I'm with now, I feel like it's a heaven of all jobs. Like they are so nice.
Yeah,
So
I like
nice.
I like where I work too. It'll be a year September 23rd. So,
Mhm.
yeah. Yeah. But I do have a little bit of footage, and whatever. Yeah, everything you said is exactly what this guy is saying right here. So
It's
let me
funny
know.
because I be on the same time and as people that got that's in their right state of mind. Because the people that siding with her, I don't know. But let's listen to this.
Okay, hold on. Oh,
You know, I'm not hearing it. Were you playing?
You weren't able to hear it?
No, I wasn't able to hear anything.
What the hell? Let me see if I can share the window. Because this shit done played like 2 or 3 times. Hold on. Oh, him. That's it.
Rising Phoenix all over
I can hear that.
social media. We're going to work. Quiet as a church mouth. She ain't really speak too much on the goddamn car. She ain't build no bond with no employees. She was a self-introverted person. But when she clocked out, she used that IG as her online diary. And if Jennifer would have been following her on that goddamn app, she'll be alive today because she would have known that she was dealing with a wholehearted demon. Now, if you want to cut my hours, then I'm going to cut yours. Was a person, it definitely will be her ass. Now, right after she posted them videos online, she went in that McDonald's with a butcher, and the crime scene was horrifying, leaving her supervisor, Jennifer, unalive right on the spot. Now, all y'all bosses that be on them goddamn jobs do be taking them people job too goddamn serious. And I want you to know that everybody that's employed under you got a breaking point, especially how bad this economy is right now and the way Donna got this set up. Please stop playing with these people hours. Please stop handling your employees any kind of way. Please stop talking to your employee like they're on some type of cotton field plantation. Because you might just be dealing with one of them rising Phoenix girls or worse. They may come in there and knock off everybody on the clock, leaving no witnesses. Now, you never know whose shoe you stepping on. You never know how bad people need that goddamn money. You never know where people be at mentally. But here's one thing that we all know. Everybody got a breaking point. And when you hit that goddamn button on a crazy person, they might just cut your lights off. Let me tell you something.
Hello. You're muted. Well, I don't know. Yeah, you are muted if you're talking.
Okay, yeah, I got sick of seeing that damn video. But yeah, so that was kind of like to your point. So a little bit more information. Jennifer, poor little Jennifer, poor little Tink Tink. Here she is right here. Here her go her damn kids. Yeah.
How many kids does your mom?
All 6 of us. Me and my
5 girls
siblings.
and 1 boy.
My brother. And she's aware that she took us from her. We met everybody at McDonald's. My mama always shared with everybody that she loved her kids, showed them pictures of us.
I got sent home early yesterday. I got sent home early today by the same person. I'm telling you, she's a bully. It isn't funny. She needs to understand that just because she's a mother and got children doesn't mean that she can come in the store, disrespecting people, talking to them like everybody's beneath her. She has no respect. And it isn't funny at all. Like, seriously, man, I gotta take care of. And she keeps sending me home early. It's not funny. She's playing games. And then all day, throughout the day,
ended with her being sent home.
She left for 5 minutes. She came back with a mask on her face. And the only thing I seen was her hands. That's how I knew it was her.
Family of the victim identify her as 39-year-old Jennifer Harris.
All right, what's up with it, y'all? So look, man, I'm back again with another video. And if my my audio sound kind of crazy, it's because I'm in a different setting right now with just different equipment and everything like that because I'm on vacation right now. But we're finna get into everything. So if it do sound a little bit weird, y'all just forgive me for that. But let's go ahead and get into the situation that y'all been blowing me up about. I have been seeing this, but I'm not the type of guy that likes to rush to the internet to talk about tragedies and shit like that. My channel was never based off of that. We just talk about a lot of things that hit the internet, do reactions on it and stuff like that. But to like jump at every single instance where somebody passes away, I guess you can say, well, I ain't gonna say it's judging because I'm not laying down exactly what I really
funny at all. Like, seriously, I got sent home early.
I heard to judge nobody, but I'm basically, I have her speaking about.
I got sent home early today by the same person. I'm telling you, she's a bully. This shit isn't funny. She needs to understand that just because she's a mother and got children doesn't mean that she can come in the store, disrespecting people, talking to them like everybody's beneath her. She has no respect. And it isn't funny at all. Like, seriously, man, I got shit I gotta take care of. And she keeps sending me home early. It's not funny. She's playing games. And then all day, throughout the day, she keeps sending her little racial shit. And then throughout the day, she keeps on like putting negative energy in the air, talking about people, gossiping about people. It's not funny, man. That shit gonna have to stop. She's a bully. I'm telling you. She's a bully. She brings a lot of negative energy in there. She always panic when it's a lot going on, and then she try to manipulate that and make it seem like we ain't doing something right, but we are working really hard and doing great. It's just the fact that she panicked, and I caught her a few times making a mistake, and she tried to hurry up and play it off. Nobody's perfect. It's McDonald's, it happens. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes, like, somebody might get confused. It gets busy, yeah. But she needs to stop playing like she don't be making mistakes. I be catching her. So all that animosity and shit that she keep putting in the air and stuff, then trying to tell me I'm always snapping on people. No, that's false. No, I don't snap on people. I don't go in there doing that. I tell her, no, I make peace. That's what I'm doing. I've been creating peace. So all that negative energy that she's bringing in there and trying to manipulate it, no, that's going to stop. All that negative shit she's saying about, her personal life, all of that. No, she's bringing all of that in there and then playing games saying she want to take her belt off and beat somebody. Y'all act like my kids in here. No, we ain't your kids. Respect us. Stop talking to us like that. That shit is crazy. I'm telling you. But to get sent home 2 days in a row, man, and I came in on my off day to make up my time, and she still sends me home early, it's not funny. Somebody gonna have to do something about that. It's not funny. It's not fair. It isn't funny at all. So, she could keep being a bully if she wants to, but that shit is going to catch up to her. Because it ain't funny at all. It ain't. Then one day she coming in there talking about some, yeah, I broke my door in half and I had to pull out on my kids since this and that. Well, telling us that, like, you telling us you pulled a gun out on your kids for? You sound like a psychopath. That's what I wanted to tell her. She was talking about some, she blacked out. I'm like, yeah, you must have had blacked out if you pulled on your kids. Like, I'm like, what the you telling me this for? Like, she think she's like trying to make it seem like that she big dog or some shit. About you telling me about you put on a kid? I don't like that shit doesn't scare me. You know what I mean? That shit doesn't scare me. If she thought she was trying to intimidate me, that shit didn't intimidate me at all. I don't give a her telling me about some with the They don't, and maybe that's why they always fighting her to defend themselves. They probably felt like their life was threatened.
Okay, so now that you heard that, you can see that she already had it in her mind that she didn't like her and she was being bullied and shit like that too. Now, I did some extensive research on her, and I actually seen that she was into a lot of different things. She did music, she was into fashion, she was just like a charismatic person that was into different things, right? Now, and a lot of things that she was talking about, she did
Work for us, work for us. My mama died trying to take care of us. She died. She was so good to everybody. A hardworking woman. So kind. If anybody needed help, she would give you her last. Give you the shirt off her back. She did not deserve that at all.
How many kids does your mom?
6. All 6 of us. Me and my
5 girls
siblings.
and 1 boy.
My brother. And she's aware that she took us from her. We met everybody at McDonald's. My mama always shared with everybody that she loved her kids, showed them pictures of us. We would come up here. We met her co-workers. We met the lady and everything. I don't understand why she had to her. It was not fair. My mama didn't deserve that.
Drive-through stepped in and stopped the
in the middle of the morning rush, and police say it was another employee who did it. Jennifer Harris was working her shift this morning when she sent an employee home early. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Kimberly Gill.
And I'm Ty Steele. Police say that employee left and then came back and killed her with a knife. This happened at the McDonald's on 9 Mile West, west of Kelly and East Point. Noel Frio is live with the details. Noel, we hear a Good Samaritan stepped in and try and stop this.
Yeah, that's right. Police say that happened near this drive-through window behind me, and they say a customer who was in the drive-through stepped in and stopped the suspect from fleeing the scene before police arrived. We've now learned that the victim was a mother of 6. Employees described the terrifying moments inside a McDonald's after a worker attacked a manager with a. Police say the employee had been in an argument with the manager that ended with her being sent home.
She left for 5 minutes. She came back with a mask on her face. And the only thing I seen was her hands. That's how I knew it was her.
Family of the victim identify her as 39-year-old Jennifer Harris. She was multiple times before a customer in the drive-through line intervened, holding the employee at point until officers arrived.
He had her sitting down there about in the parking lot next to a vehicle, and he had pointed at her. That's when police and all them rolled up.
He did the right thing. He showed, so to speak, heroism, and we really appreciate his assistance because, like I said, otherwise we would have a dangerous criminal right now in public, and we would be looking for her, but who knows what else she was gonna do.
Family of Harris described her as selfless.
Loved ones left searching for answers. They tell us Jennifer was kind, hardworking, deeply loved. This tragedy started when Harris reportedly sent an employee home early, and that worker allegedly came back.
From our understanding, it happened near the drive-through window inside of the building, so in the employee area.
Investigators say it started as a verbal dispute between Harris and her employee. Harris asked the woman to leave, but
she came back with a mask on her face. And the only thing I seen was her hands.
Yeah, tell him what's in your head right now. Hey, yo. Yeah, this song is pretty sure it's dedicated to all of you. If anyone's trying to stop you from being who you want to be, I'm letting you know, straight up, be yourself and don't give a what nobody think. We all are unique in our own way, so be yourself and don't care about what anyone else think. Period. Sing along. Accept me for who I am. Accept me for who I am. Accept me for who I am. I don't even gotta pretend.
I do not want to listen to this.
Who I am. Accept me for who I am.
I cannot listen to her stuff. I'm sorry.
Doesn't it sound weird as hell though?
He was weird. She just, I don't understand. I don't want to hear it. I can't. I'm sorry. Cause there was some other stuff I heard, like just scrolling through social media, like TikTok, and I seen it in other songs. I'm like, bro, her songs were very demonic. How you see
That's right. That's what I was trying to
people
say.
are
Like
so weird. I'm sorry.
I showed you the Lovely T video where she thought she was kind of like possessed or whatever.
My whole thing, like with her, literally sat there and said, "Oh, she told me how she pulled a GUN out on her kids or whatever, and I'm supposed to be scared of that." She's like, "What type of person are you?" Like now, I'm like, "Bro, she's a big hypocrite because you judging her for saying she did that, and look what you did. You did something way worse. You took a whole life because you was sent home early."
Mm-hmm.
Because you was sent home early, took a whole life. I could never support her on that. I could never. That's why I don't even understand how people was justifying her being bullied as an acceptable reason for her to have gone to the extent. Like there's nothing that justifies
Yeah,
that.
I saw a lot of y'all better leave people alone and like the job ain't worth it. Y'all better stop, treat your employees like da 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 da. Why? So the employees can come back and stab your ass?
Y'all could just go get another job. Like that's what they really need to be doing. Like if you that miserable, get you another job, honey. And it's McDonald's. That's bottom tier. You're not even supposed to stay there anyway. Come on.
Mm.
Like that's bottom tier. You supposed to be trying to move up, and you sitting there being mad. They sending you home early. Go on an interview. Go fill out some job applications. Like what? You no wonder why they can only get a job at McDonald's, right? They're
Okay,
not
we
gonna
have
know
another
that.
one because I feel like this may have been like, premeditated because of the fact of her going, leaving, and then coming back. So you left and then you made up in your mind that you were gonna come back
It definitely was premeditated because she came back with the weapon, with
with the
the intent
weapon.
to use that weapon on a specific person. And she acted it all out and she was successful. So that was definitely premeditated.
Here it is. Here it is.
Yeah, I just stays at home though. I'm not gonna bring this to work because that wouldn't look right, I guess.
Yeah, she was gonna do this sooner or later. And y'all, this is allegedly how she walked in when she went to stab her manager. Her coworker said that they only knew it was her because they could still see her hands. And then here she is again. Seems like she's in the ER talking about stabbing somebody again.
Just kind of like went over the line at this point. Like he handed me the knife and told me he told me to kill him. And then I said, "You can kill yourself. Like you're crazy. Like I don't know if I should have said it like that, but that's just like what I said at the moment because it's like I'm like I was like, you're crazy. You need help. Fuck you. That's what I told him. And then I walked away. But it's like everything is fine now and stuff. But I think that kind of triggered my anxiety attack because when I woke up this morning, my heart I started having
I just looking at her videos alone, you can kind of tell that allegedly she had something going on mentally, and Jennifer was just her last straw, and she snapped. So I found some more videos of Afeni, and it further proves that this was just bound to happen. This girl was losing it and posting it online. Look at this.
Yeah, I just stays at home though. I'm not
This bitch got a whole knife and shit on camera. Like what?
You know what's interesting? I did not see that. However, there's some other stuff that I came across that I feel like wasn't really talked about. So apparently she kept saying she kept posting these videos. It's like it was been at least two videos where she's talking about her male roommate, I guess, who helps her
Yeah,
and
he
he's
was.
been touching her and she be saying like, she be needing the help, but she doesn't want it to mean that she has to do stuff with him. So apparently she was in a stressful situation as well. But like I said, none of that justifies for you to go and take a whole life. But she was definitely going through stuff, and clearly she was losing it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And she really needed mental health care. Like she really could have used some mental health care.
Well, she was arrested and arraigned. I'm sorry. Charged with murder. It didn't say anything about it being premeditated, but she was charged with murder, and she is on a $25 million bond, so she cannot bond out.
She is on a what bond?
$25 million bond.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. So, condolences to Ms. Jennifer's family, because that, just the senseless of it. Like, we got some other, senseless, news to get into later on. If you're available tomorrow night, because I am. So,
Yeah, I should be available. I just have to make sure I catch up on my sleep.
of course.
But yeah,
Absolutely.
we shall continue part 2 tomorrow.
Yeah, we do. We have a lot more to talk about, and then I'll just send you some stuff through Instagram. That way you can catch up on the topics also.
Okay.
But we will see y'all tomorrow night. What's today? Tomorrow night on the July 20th. The year is over half of the year is over. And I'm counting down to my damn birthday. My birthday is in 53 days. So by the time my
Listen.
birthday comes along, it'll be 3 months until the year is up. So
Virgo season is approaching.
it is. Let's get these lion ass Leos out the way. All right, we will see y'all tomorrow night. We hope y'all enjoyed this little itty bitty live stream. Leave your comments down below what y'all think about this whole situation, and hopefully I won't get in trouble for playing Carlos King's video on our live. So y'all y'all have a great rest of y'all evening, and don't stab anybody, okay?
Please don't. Please.
Okay.
All right. Good night, everybody. And
Good
thanks
night, y'all.
for tuning in to Peaches and Dream podcast.
If there's a question of my heart, you've got it. It don't belong to anyone but you. If there's a question of my love, you got it. Baby, I've been making plans for you. Baby, I've been making plans for love. Oh, baby, I've been making plans for you lately, 'cause I've been making plans for love. Oh, baby, I've been making plans for you. If there's a question in my heart, you got it. It don't belong to anyone.